night at Simply Made Local.
Happy Friday.
Yes, so today's a little different. It's a Friday night versus our normal Thursday. So if you're familiar with what we do, we come to you every week on Thursdays at 7 p.m. with a new craft. And we, most often, it's a craft that we've never done before, like tonight. And we just kind of break it down. We're learning the same as you. And we just invite you to join us once again every Thursday at 7 to learn a new project. So if you don't know who we are simplymadelocal.com. We are an online handmade marketplace for buying and selling all things handmade. So we're talking digitally created, DIY assembled, the kits, anything handmade, it all. We accept it all, and it is so fun. So if you've seen our website at simplymadelocal.com, you'll see that we've got just so many makers on there that are incredibly talented. If you're looking for a special handmade gift or just want to shop handmade, support your local artists by shopping small, definitely head over to the website and take a look and see what our makers have to offer. And I'll introduce you to our team. I'm Abby.
I'm Ryan. Taylor.
And we've got Carrie joining us. And there's Carrie. So tonight, girls, we have something super fun. And I don't think any of us have really made this before, but we're really excited to get our hands dirty tonight. We are making DIY backyard citronella candles for summer coming up. Well, it's here. Gosh, it's hot. I'm hot right now. It was a hot week this week in Southern California. So we're definitely getting there. And, you know, I personally spent a lot of time in my backyard this week. And I know that we've got 4th of July next weekend. So I'm just ready to party at home. Without the bugs.
Quarantining.
4th of July quarantine.
Sure.
So we thought it would be fun to break it down and show you how to make a DIY your own candle. It was really fun. We actually used supplies, some of us, that found around the house. I know Carrie purchased some, what was it? Beeswax? Beeswax off of a friend here in town who was selling that, so she bought that secondhand. And so we just kind of reused some things this week, which I thought was really neat. So we're going to show you how to make some 4th of July, right, girls? You guys are all doing 4th of July themes. Yep, and we've got all sorts of supplies. I'm going to do something a little different because I am going to be, I've got a theme going in my backyard right now with pineapples. So I'm going to show you how to do something a little different. I saw a video that really intrigued me. So you're going to see 4 different versions on how to make a DIY homemade candle. So I think we're just going to let everybody get on here and join us. And we're going to get started. We're going to start with some supplies.
Yeah, so what did you wind up getting? I know I used like the containers I already had around my house, but I did go get some stuff. What did you get, Abby?
So I actually got some mason jars because I'm going for that pineapple look. So with mine, I found some pineapple looking mason jars, which kind of had that pear shape. Yeah, so I'm really excited to do that. And then I'm doing something a little different. Oh, I'll let Carrie share what she's got going on.
Yeah,
she's got something creative.
So I poured jars because, of course, but I also get this wee yogurt every once in a while because it's delicious. And
it's so
the little jars are so perfect for like painting or just whatever. We use them for a lot of different things. But I had a bunch of them left over and I was like, they're perfect. So I'm gonna make those into candles. And I'm very excited.
So
they're going out of my cupboard.
Wondering what I'm doing. I'm over here shaving. I just realized I need a little more wax for my candles, so don't mind me.
I had this thing from the Dollar Tree. I don't know, I got like a couple months ago. So I mean, it has 3 that go in it. And I was just looking at it the other day. I was like, I'm using that. That's awesome. So
Yeah, those are perfect.
I got my container from the 99-cent store. It's like a
Cute.
little jar, but it has this cute little hand on it. I figured it'd be cute for the backyard, durable.
Oh, that
yeah.
would be cute hanging too.
Yeah, because I was with you and I got a different shaped one, but I like little tins better. So
So as everybody is starting to come on, if you would like to help support us and start a watch party, definitely click that little box at the bottom right hand of the video that you saw, and feel free to share us on your feed so that your friends can learn how to make some DIY citronella candles as well. And we did want to go over, we invite you to follow us on our social media. You can follow us on Facebook on our page at Simply Made Local, as well as Instagram. We're also on Pinterest and TikTok and Twitter and YouTube. So if you, all of our videos are up on YouTube, we do have a lot more coming. So you can check that out. If you missed one of our lives, you can go over to our Facebook account or our YouTube, as well as the blog on our website. And speaking of that, we've got a really great article coming out this Saturday. That was you, Taylor, Ryan. You guys wrote this one. Tell us about it.
So this one I'm really excited about. This one we kind of decided that we wanted some new stuff for summer, for backyard parties, for just eating and drinking and having, you know, playing games and just spending time with family and friends, especially because I feel like we're all missing that so much right now.
yeah.
So we had a good time finding the makers for this blog. There's a lot of really fun ones on there.
Yeah.
Amazing stuff.
I like this one because we kind of thought out of the box a little bit. It wasn't so standard. It was kind of some things that we pulled and some makers that we got that I just didn't necessarily expect to get, but I'm so happy that we have them because these products and these, you know, the things that these people have been making are just amazing. I'm really excited for everybody to see it.
There's some really cool stuff in it.
Sounds really interesting.
You guys did a really good job.
Yeah.
So we've got that going. And if you do join us on Facebook, be sure to go into your settings and make sure that you click on seeing us as a priority, so that will show up every time that we make a post, or we're putting up a ton of really interesting crafting things every day. So if you're a crafter or you have an interest in crafting, you're definitely going to want to see you know, what we post on a daily basis, because we kind of bring you the best of a lot of different crafters out there. So if you haven't been seeing our post, go on to your groups and click. If you already follow our page, go on there and just check those settings, because
you go to the following link and then you hit see it first, and you should pop up a little bit more frequently because sometimes things get lost in the algorithms.
Yes. Yeah. So I say let's get started. So I'm just going to kind of go over my supplies, and then we can go around, because you're going to see something a little different from each one of us. So remember, I am the only one that is not doing a 4th of July theme. So I'm doing that pineapple theme, which is actually really neat. So what you're going to need for this is you're going to need just a plain unscented candle. A lot of us have these actually laying around the house. If not, you can get these from almost any store, but you want to make sure that it is unscented. And what you're going to do with this is you're going to either cut this up or you're going to shave it. You saw what Taylor was doing here just a little bit ago with that knife. She's actually shaving that down, and then she's going to melt it into her candle. To give the pineapple candle its color, I went and found an old crayon that I had in a box.
Oh,
you're going to unwrap it. Yeah, and then you just throw half of the crayon into the melted wax, and that's going to give you that really cool pineapple, beachy, summery feel.
Love it.
Then for then of course you're going to need a wick. You're going to need something to help hold the wick up. So I suggest either a toothpick. I'm using a chopstick. I use skewers a lot because I just have them, a ton of them. You're going to need the citronella essential oil. And then for my pineapple, I'm painting, I'm doing some paint on it. So I used some black and some green paint and then some construction paper that I've cut
Cute.
to a strip that you're going to use for your pineapple top there. So
cute.
oh, and then of course you're going to need scissors, glue gun, Surebonder. If you guys don't know, now you know. Best glue gun out there. Yes. Where's Carrie? Those guys, all Surebonders, because that's what pros use.
And we're not even supported by them. We just love them that much.
We just love them that much. And then you're also going to need either a way to melt your wax. I am so efficient today. I'm just going to mix words together. So that's how efficient I'm going to be. I'm just going to skip through, and I'm just going to need you guys to understand. So let's see here. So you're going to need a way to melt your wax. So I'm using like a double boil situation on the stove. I know Ryan is using her microwave. And what you got going on over there, Taylor?
I have a electric skillet with a glass measuring cup in it.
Nice.
Wow.
See, so a lot of possibilities here, people.
Yeah.
We're getting really creative here on quarantine.
Mine's currently in its double boiler, so.
Yes, yay. Okay, so that's so those are my supplies. So while I have my wax melting on the stove as we speak, so I'm going to go grab my wax while Ryan goes over her supplies with you. Just real quickly to explain the step. So I did cut mine up. I chopped it. I put it in that double boil situation, and I added half of my crayon. So I got through those steps, and I'll be right back. Take it away, Ryan.
Hi. So what I got was I went to Michael's and I got these soy wax flakes because I was not wanting to chop things. So they're sitting next to each other. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna save myself a little time. So you could do that, or you could use what you have around. I also got wicks, and I didn't know anything about candle making, so I'm just standing there staring at this whole shelf of supplies, and there's a wick on a roll, and then there are these ones, and I remember Carrie telling me, oh, you should glue the wick to the bottom of the thing to keep it standing up straight so you have an anchor. So I went with the wicks that have a little metal tab at the bottom, like that, so I can glue it down in the middle.
That's what they look like.
I have the same.
You got the same one
that Ryan had.
Yeah. And then of course I had these tins around, but like Taylor said earlier, I had originally got this glass vase because they had them at the Dollar Tree. It's my favorite place to shop. They just put another one in right by my house. I'm super excited to go. And then I could not find any citronella, and I didn't have time to order it. So I actually wound up getting Ocean Waves stuff to put in mine, and it's nice. It smells like my husband's cologne, so it's lovely. I just put my wax flakes into 2 solo cups. I poured one earlier, so I knew how much would take to fill up one whole tin, and so it's 2 solo cups full. So red solo cup, I lift you up. I've got my stirrer, and I'm actually really excited. It's staying very liquidy, but if not, I have my heat gun to warm it up. And of course my Surebonder, and I've got just some regular old paint that I had laying around, and paintbrushes and some other knick-knacky decorative items. So
Taylor, what you got?
You're up, Taylor.
You guys saw me. I was cutting up my candle. That's actually the top, and I was just kind of like shaving it away, so it kind of just turned into this weird little thing. But it's nice because I have enough left to do another one.
Have you ever shaved a candle before? Is what I want to know.
Have I ever shaved one? No. And then this is what I was using, so it's like I'm afraid. Okay, like I have a hot plate over here. Like we're just asking for things. And if I heat up the knife, because I have a hot plate next to me in the middle of summer. What?
Do you think it would have been easier to heat the knife? Like put the knife on the hot plate for a second?
You know what, Ryan? We
had this conversation like 20 minutes ago.
Probably would have been easier, yes. And so I did that, and I have it over here sitting in a glass Pyrex, so that's or in a measuring cup. So it's sitting here. It's almost done melting, so we're almost there.
Awesome.
And then I was able to find. I'll get the box out here at Michael's some red liquid dye. So it came in this box here. So I'm going to take some of that and drop that in to my jar. I showed you guys that earlier. I already actually did my wick, and that's because I had to unplug my glue gun because I had to plug something else in. I'm a little bit limited on plugs over here.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's plugged, or it's glued to the bottom. And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to be putting in my citronella oil. So I'm excited to be putting this outside, get rid of all those pesky bugs. And then I also found some really cute red, white, and blue ribbon. So
Cute.
I'm excited. It's going to be.
I love that.
That's my plan for this this craft tonight. So we'll see how it goes.
Okay, I'm gonna tip my camera because I've got everything set out on my handy little honeycomb bee tray here.
Well, I'm just gonna say something real quick, Carrie, because I have to keep going because I pulled my wax off. So now I'm on a kind of a time crunch to get this into my jar. So if you can see here, what I'm doing is I'm sort of painting that pineapple, that outer pineapple. I don't even know what you call those, spines.
I guess.
That you can see on a pineapple. So I'm doing that with a paintbrush and my black paint, and I'm just painting some V's on the inside of my mason jar. So you're going to want to start with that before you do anything, and then you're going to apply the wick in there after. So okay.
So I am doing beeswax, and apparently with beeswax it burns a little funky if you use only beeswax. So I also have coconut oil that I did a mix of 1 cup beeswax, 1/8 of a cup coconut oil. That's the recipe I found. So hopefully this works out well. You can see I've got 1 candle prepared here that I was going to paint. So with the wick, and this was Taylor's brilliant idea here because I didn't know how to put the wick in there other than gluing it down. I basically just twisted it over a toothpick and measured it down into my jar, and it sits perfectly like that, and it'll kind of keep it centered because the wick does kind of wobble when you put the beeswax or melted wax, whatever wax you're using. It kind of goes a little sideways. So that'll keep it nice and straight. I've got some cute twine that I'm going to put around it, and then I'm going to be painting red, white, and blue. And then here you have my essential oil stash, which is extensive. I put quite a bit in. I'm doing yummy. Weird, huh? I'm putting citronella, tea tree, lavender, lemon, cedarwood, and lemongrass, because all of those repel different bugs, and I want all the bugs to be gone. So that's my that's my stash.
Yeah, I'm not repelling any bugs, just attracting my own self. I'm like, oh, you smell like my husband, I'm coming. There you go.
So I'm gonna go ahead and start gluing wicks in these because I think my
yeah, that's a good idea. My my wax is starting to solidify, so I need to get a move on too. So
okay. So now I'm pouring my citronella into my wax. Ooh, that is some strong smell, and it smells so good. That reminds me of just summer. I love that. I'm gonna put actually a couple more just for fun.
Yeah,
okay.
I would suggest if you're doing essential oils, do the oils once your wax is already melted, after it's melted, not while you're melting.
Yes. So that now we are good to go there. So next I'm going to attach my wick, and I'm going to show you my done version here. So I've got the wick wrapped around a chopstick, and I have it glued to the bottom of the jar with a glue gun, And now I'm just going to pour my wax right in.
Yep, I'm right along with you, because if I wait much longer, mine's not going to be able to pour.
I'm actually taping the toothpick on the side so it stays up because this thing really likes to go funky on me. So I'm going to do that with all 3. I also, if you're using something clear and you're not very good at finding center like me, put a little dot on the bottom so you can find the spot where your wick gets glued down.
And me, I just
All
squirted
right,
my
here goes nothing, guys.
I only have a little bit of wax to melt here. I'm just waiting for it to go.
Go big
Yeah.
or go home.
I was just stirring in my scent. Here I go.
I just want to note the second that we started pouring hot stuff and it got scary, a lot more people tuned in.
Wow.
Oh, that's good to know.
Apparently we like the scary part.
Thanks
Got
for
a little
joining
wax
me.
on me,
Start
but
pouring.
it smells
Also,
Also, I
amazing.
melted my solo cup, so be careful how long you melt stuff in the microwave or with a hot.
Woo!
Wow, you really want to wobble on me.
You know, doing her thing as natural as possible, and then you have Ryan over here melting plastic in her microwave.
We have all ranges
I'm not putting
covered.
it in my
I
mouth.
know.
It's fine. I
I
am
think
gonna melt the stuff that I'm gonna use my heat gun, so I'm gonna kind of back away a little so it's not too loud.
Okay, I'm not sure if I have enough wax for all three of these, but I'm gonna try because it's kind of fun. So candle wicks are really easy to just wrap around anything that you're using to prop it up.
So now you can kind of see my finished product. I can't really change the side there, but so now I've got the wax sitting there. I'm gonna let it set. It's got that beautiful yellow color, and it really makes that black pop to kind of give it that that pineapple feel. So the next step in my project is you're gonna take the mason jar lid, and you're gonna take your green paint. So I have some green chalk paint here, and I'm going to cover my lid so that you get that pineapple top. And I've already painted that, so we are ready to go. So as you can see here, I've got that lid. So that's gonna go right on top. And then as you saw earlier, I have that pineapple top. So I'm gonna show you how to roll and get that pineapple spike top. So I just cut some cardstock like this, and I'm just going to start at one end, and I'm just going to loosely roll because you want it to have a nice width to it. So I'm just going to roll that all the way, and then I'm going to kind of fluff it and glue it.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab my beeswax.
Kind of give it a round shape, and then I'm going to let it kind of fluff up. So there you go. And then I'm going to glue a little piece.
Okay. So I just used a mason jar and threw it in a pot of boiling water. That's the easiest way you can do about double boiler that I've found anyway.
And I love your fancy glove, Carrie.
For curling your hair and also making candles.
Yeah. It's a multi-purpose tool for sure.
I'm gonna throw in, it smells pretty good, but I'm gonna throw in a little bit more of a couple of these, I think.
All right, I'm putting in my dye now, I think, here. I'm a little scared, but we're just gonna go for it.
Okay, so I glued the top of the pineapple. Yeah, the really cute top there. And you can also use felt. If you have it, you can use felt. You can use construction paper. And now you'll attach it to the lid here and then put it right on top of your candle. And there you go, a citronella DIY
Very cute.
pineapple candle.
Okay,
That's
I'm
really adorable. And it matches your wreath that we made on a different live.
Oh,
so
yes,
perfectly.
yes,
Yeah.
As you can see, I like pineapples.
You do? All right, I'm gonna start pouring.
I'm about to too, I'm scared.
I know
That's
I'm a little
really
scared
red
too.
color, Taylor. That's awesome.
Yeah, that liquid dye was cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
all I have is alcohol ink, and I was like, I don't want to set my candle on fire weirdly, you know. So I didn't use any.
Wow, this is not hot at all, you guys.
Oh, I was like, really? I think you're doing it wrong.
No, that's pretty toasty. Okay, I only have a little bit left, so I don't quite have enough for a third one. So I am going to make some more later. All right. Well, I'm going to let these cool. Beeswax really doesn't take that long to set.
So if you guys aren't interested in making your own DIY candles, you definitely should go on over to simplymadelocal.com. We've got some makers who have candles already ready to go and set for you. You can take a look at where they're located and you can contact them and reach out for local delivery. A lot of our makers do offer that local delivery. And so you just kind of have to find somebody in your area. It's really easy to use, simplymadelocal.com. You can sign up as a buyer for free and start purchasing handmade products and supporting those local artists today. If you are a maker and you would like to join our creative community, we're here. We are makers supporting makers. We love to just have that creative community where we can bounce ideas off of each other. We talk on a regular basis. We help promote each other. We share each other's posts and products. We also, at Simply Made Local, we advertise every maker on the site's products across social media. So if you're looking for something like that, you can join us and get your first month absolutely free with us of our premium membership. We're going to get unlimited listings and unlimited conversations and product views, product photos. And you're going to use code handmade. So you're going to click sign up at the top right at simplymadelocal.com. You're going to register as a maker, click that, go down to the bottom of the page, enter that coupon code handmade, and then click premium membership. Otherwise, if you just have a couple products to use, then we have a basic, we have a basic membership that is absolutely free. So if you want to check that out, we don't charge any listing fees, no commission fees. It's just free to have a place, a new platform to sell your products. So we invite you to come along and join our team.
Yeah, and even if you just have a basic, we'll still talk about you and we'll still help you and all of that.
Absolutely. Everybody's welcome.
Yeah.
And what's really cool is you get a direct shop link. So if you're just looking for somewhere to list a couple products, you don't want to own your own website. We don't take, all those fees. So this is like an absolutely free way to advertise and have a place to store your products. You get free advertising, and you can
send your customers.
Yeah, you can show your customers that you have your own shop by advertising that direct link.
Okay. So this guy's going to be blue.
Very well set.
Attempt some stars here. We'll see how that goes. The other two, I believe I'm going to try to do some red and white stripes. Hopefully turn out better than what my 5-year-old can do, but you never know.
I'm trying to pick up wax that I decided I was going to spill everywhere. Why am I always the messy?
A couple layers here, I think, to make this really pop.
I don't think you're always the messy one, Taylor. My these two candles that I prepared ahead of time so I could have something to decorate downstairs, man, there was soy flakes everywhere. So
you guys should see my kitchen. So do note, people, that this is not the cleanest project.
No, not at all.
But it'll be a fun cleanup, and I think it's definitely worth it. I am super excited for my candle, my pineapple candle that's starting to set.
Oh, cool.
That's so cute.
And it smells amazing.
That yellow really was awesome in there.
Yeah, I'm using a crayon.
Just a crayon. And I have so many crayons. I wish I would have thought of that.
So I think we're going to keep going here. And then if you guys are wanting to see our finished products, we are going to post those on Sunday. That's when we put out those finished projects. So you can take a look. We put those on our Facebook. So if you want to see what these look like when they're all said and done, we'll be putting that up. And then if you guys have any suggestions on on projects in the future. We'd love to hear what you are thinking. If there's a project out there that you would like to see done before you try it yourself, or if you want to see how other people might tackle a certain project, please reach out to us. You can reach us at support@simplymadelocal.com, or you can reach us through a DM on all social media.
We will try it for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're not afraid.
That we aren't. I think we've done quite a few projects over the last couple weeks. I know last week I had one go really well and one not. We did marble dip painting mugs.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about my wine glass.
They were really beautiful, but one of the glasses went a little rogue, and then one was really, really good. So yeah, there are definitely some tidbits that I took away from trying that project that I will make sure that I practice doing next time. What else have we done, guys, lately?
We
Clay.
Oh, the clay.
Clay,
I
yes.
thought it was really fun.
Taylor wasn't a fan.
Polymer clay, molding clay. That is a lot of
You
fun.
want to see how these dry? The beeswax. I don't know if you can see it really well, but you can tell it's starting to get solid down at the bottom. It kind of goes from the bottom up. It's really fun. I like beeswax.
There's my
Yeah, well, I thought I was going to wrap my ribbon around, and
That
it's
is
not
going to dry such a nice color, Taylor.
I know. You
beautiful.
don't have to pick it up too much. But even just natural beeswax, like this mix, turns out really pretty. This like really pretty yellow
That's
color
so
if you want it to
cool.
be natural. Which
Yeah,
I
you can
of
get
course,
really
am doing
creative.
outside to keep it natural on the inside.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to get even really creative with the whole crayon coloring, you can do 3 different sets and almost do like a patriotic popsicle looking candle where you can start with red, let it dry, then do a layer of blue, let it dry, and then do or red, white, and then top blue. That would be really.
That would be pretty.
that would be
And then yeah, you could have that all summer, or you do like an ombre kind of look. Lot of possibilities here. Oh, we did tie dye too.
Oh,
We did
yeah,
some
the
tie
tie-dye
dye
was
a
fun.
few weeks ago, and my favorite about that was the reverse bleach. I thought that was so neat. I think Ryan's was my favorite. She did reverse bleach on a colored tee.
Yeah, it's so
And
cool.
it kept a color. It was really neat. It just turned it a different color.
I tell you, I wear that all the time, and I've gotten many compliments on that shirt.
I love
I
it.
know. Everybody likes my turmeric top too.
Yeah, Carrie used natural dyes, which was really neat. So if that's something you want to check out, be sure to go on over to our Facebook page. We've got all of our live videos. Like I said, we're here every Thursday night at 7, except for tonight was a special night. We wanted to have a Friday night girls' night. And this is how we do it. We're crafters, and this is what we do on Friday nights. This is how we have fun.
So, I kind of last minute decided I didn't want to paint mine. I just want to make some cute bows.
So do that.
And I put stickers on my my
Oh, look at that. Wow.
that's very cute.
all my friends, of course, know that I love craft supplies. So these are actually my friend Cammie for my birthday gave me all these craft supplies. Thanks, Cammie, if you're watching.
That's wonderful. I love it. You really know the people that really support you when you start getting gift cards to Michael's and Hobby Lobby for your birthday and things like that. Like, that is my jam. So
Noted.
which I'm so excited they're all opening up again and I can peruse.
All right, this acrylic paint is actually doing pretty good on the jar if I would stop trying to paint over the wet paint. So I'm gonna let it dry for a bit and try to do another layer.
Okay.
It's turning out
I love
to be
it. Yeah, whoa, look at that.
very blue.
Turned out super cute.
That's really nice.
I think it'll look cute with the twine too, with a little bow.
Very Ooh, yeah, I can throw some twine in here with this too. That'll be cute.
Yeah.
I am really excited that some craft shows are starting to open up again. I know that we have one we're looking forward to this November. We're going to a Pinners conference. If you guys don't know what that is, you should check them out at pinners.com and pinnersconference.com, I believe. Yeah, pinnersconference.com. Sorry about that. It is a conference, an expo surrounded all around crafters and crafting. And so
like
we will be at that.
So cool.
Yes, yes. And so we'll be there. We will be vendors there, showing everyone our website and connecting with other vendors. So we're just really hoping that we continue to go in a downward trend with COVID, and that we're able to attend that. So if you are somebody who normally has craft shows and you're not able to do that yet, or don't feel necessarily comfortable in crowds just yet, please join us. It's a great alternative, even if it's just temporary. You have a temporary home with simplymadelocal.com. So we invite you to check us out. Okay, well, I think that we're pretty much set. We're going to continue to craft. I know that I've got a couple more pineapples to make for my party, and we're going to get going, and we'll show you those finished products on Sunday. Once again, thank you guys so much for supporting us and joining us here every Thursday. Thank you for supporting our website. We're really thankful. We're makers that just want to support other makers, and we thank you for coming along on this journey with us.
Thank you so much, you guys, and
Have a good weekend.
Yeah, have a great week. We'll talk to you next week.
Bye.